Well, let's take a look at that week ahead, and we go past the 4th of July weekend now finally. Just a 3-day work week if you need to go out to work, and then a 2-day weekend, unfortunately, this time. But a lot of folks are in the middle of vacations this time of the year. Hope you are. Wednesday, the 5th of July, cool trough aloft in the east, but the sun is at almost a maximum intensity this time of the year, so the temperatures will warm up under July sun. Maybe a little bit too much in parts of Maine and northern New England. Not that it'll be that warm, but compared to the upper levels, too warm at the surface means the air bubbles up and you get some showers and thunderstorms. And some of that could be south of the jet stream along a stationary front from the middle Atlantic region through the Midwest again. Little ripple coming through and enhancing the thunderstorm activity a bit in the upper Midwest, and a trough deepening through the western United States, keeping it cooler than average in the Northwest and stormier than average in the Rockies. Going into the week, we have a ripple of low pressure passing over a building strong, hot ridge of high pressure, bringing thunderstorms, some of them strong, and then finishing up on the East Coast, keeping it a little cooler, well, actually a lot cooler than the middle of the nation, and this trough in the west keeping you a little bit unsettled there. Some showers and storms starting in the southwest again, but the heat building in the middle. First of all, the middle of the week, Wednesday, and the beginning of the work week for a lot of people. Near Houston, you could get a shower, Lake Charles, thunderstorm, and West Texas and New Mexico. Now, we have that frontal zone stuck, if you will, from North Carolina all the way to the Dakotas and Montana, and we're going to look at a chance of maybe large and damaging storms in parts of the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina. At least a lot of lightning and thunder for the campers in that part of the world. Showers and kind of breezy, northern New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine especially. Now, the severe weather comes on through parts of the high plains. Chance of large hail. You had baseball-size hail in Montana during the day, the 4th of July, and some wind up to 90 miles an hour. So somebody's going to get something in that order anyway, even down to northern Nebraska Wednesday. Showers, northern Rockies, northwest, cool again there, windy and not too cool around Las Vegas and Bakersfield in Ontario, California. A little green in the northwest means a little more rain. Again, that trough with that flow coming up and over a ridge, but there will be a trough of low pressure at the surface, again drawing on some of that wind coming around the sideway from the Gulf of Mexico. Showers Gulf Coast, and still a bit of a low pressure trough trying to make it into the southeast, kind of like a backdoor cool front, backing up toward Georgia and Florida with a chance of showers Friday. And you'd really like to see that in the southeast where you need the rain. Not as hot on the East Coast, although feeling summer-like, just not as much humidity as you'll have here along with the heat. Again, the monsoonal variety of showers building around the Four Corners, northern Rockies getting a little showery, and the West Coast itself may be into a drying pattern by Saturday all the way up to Washington. But like a big hole in the donut, we've got a hole in the showers, big hot high pressure with descending air and hot air in the middle of the nation. Around the periphery could get showers in the southeast, and again, New Mexico, you know the drill, on up toward Montana and North Dakota, stronger, maybe severe. And then that strong pulse of energy comes around the top of our ridge Sunday into the lakes. Next stop, East Coast, as the Northwest remains unsettled with that upper trough in the region. There you have it. Monday, some scattered showers and storms in New England and Middle Atlantic, but the heat in place from the northern high plains right to the southeast coast. By Tuesday, a chance that another front will swing on that northeast flow or northwest flow with a cool trough in eastern Canada. That would be in the eastern United States. The heat is on, and up and over the top of that ridge, more thunderstorms, another front. Shower possibilities further south. So it's a recurrent pattern with some minor variations. Wednesday, below what it should be this time of the year, lakes in parts of New England, northwest U.S., even 40s, that's right around Crater Lake in Oregon, and some hundreds in Colorado and Kansas again. 90s, more than hundreds on Thursday is what you'll see, except for the southwest desert. Northwest slowly recovering, but 90s are really dominating the picture to 70s in New England and upstate New York. And by Saturday, really hot in Kansas, parts of Oklahoma, Colorado, and not much cooler Sunday. Northwest and northeast, not quite as bad. The ultraviolet index will be up there, so you'll need the sunscreen in Buffalo and New York and Philadelphia, way up there from Wyoming down to Albuquerque. Use that SPF, the high numbers, including Atlanta. Kind of breezy on the west coast and cool water temperatures if you'll be out there, and water temps recovering in the northeast and already there in the south.